Hello, welcome everybody. This is kind of a weird video. I don't really know how to be smooth and start it off. Hello, greetings, welcome, good morning, evening, night, afternoon, wherever you happen to be. It is myself. But right before I jump into doing this replay, which I think is a fantastic replay coming up, I just want to let all of you know that this isn't a joke, but this will be the last video that I put up for perhaps a year. I will be leaving the 12th of this month of June 2018 for 9 weeks and some odd amount of days to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. I'll be going into Army boot camp. I understand that my channel doesn't have a lot of subscribers. That's understandable. I haven't uploaded for quite some time. I've been very busy. School, just graduated as a senior. I had a job and, working a lot of hours a week. Plus high school kind of puts a burden on you. But in the future, this channel will be uploading more. I've also been putting a lot of time and work into restoring a classic car, which is up on my other channel. That channel is a little bit different creatively, so if you're into that, go ahead, check it out. I'll put a link in the description. And again, like I said, there's going to be other videos coming. Such as a night that Major Pricks, clan that I'm in, we kicked Klaus Killerman's ass. Kind of a little mouthful there. But yeah, really, we whooped his ass pretty good in skirmishes. So that's something that I have kept on my computer. And obviously online, there are old versions of World of Tanks that have been saved. So I'll have to get that set up, and somebody will have to help me at some point. But nonetheless, I just want to let everybody know, thank you. It's been a great ride. I really have enjoyed it. If you didn't know already, if you're new to this channel, I pretty much redid a lot of it. I deleted privated a lot of old videos, just trying to get a fresh start, and I'll probably have another fresh start soon. But nonetheless, guys, let's jump into this one. This is 10 kills of me. Let's go ahead and start up the battle. It's going to be really minimal video editing. I want to try and get this up really fast before I leave. A lot of my videos, last one up, I uploaded along with the couple other ones. They've been kind of more geared towards the creative, I guess, the artsy-fartsy, the arts and crafts version, as my father and uncle would say, arts and crafts. Side of things, try to get a lot of different angles on the shots and everybody's perspective, and I like to try and make the battle something more of a battle rather than just a battle, but almost like a small story. I like to do that. This, on the other hand, this is almost 14 minutes long. So, as we can see here, that Hellcat is in a terrible position. Thank God that this is Tier 6 and Tier 4. That's the first 6 and 4 battle that I've had in a long time. As you can see, up on the hill, that's really where they're gearing up there. Cromwell, Sturve, everybody else. Get up here, looks like we are going up on a Matilda, Tier 4. And the Matilda actually isn't a bad tank. Well, playing it might suck, the gun and all, but the side armor on that Matilda is actually fairly respectable. But obviously 105 damage. Take another shot at that Lago. 112. Hit the track. Second one. As you can see, I'm being very picky. There you go. 3 shots. As to where I land those shots, right below the turret. I was hoping I could possibly ammo rack him, but I did not. So 2 kills starts off the battle already. There we go. It is now 5-3. So our team is doing relatively well. It is now 5-4. But tactically, we are about to get screwed, because if you take a little look-see here on this hill, I'll try and highlight it. Oh, I guess I can't highlight it. Here, I'll make this nice and large for you. That is not what she said. You can see that Churchill, that KV-1, and all those other guys are about to get... They're going to steamroll our friendlies. But for some reason, artillery has positioned themselves up here. I haven't played enough artillery. Oh, and there's another one right there. Good shooting, good shooting. Second shot, I've had a little bit of damage done to me, but the third one puts him in. So there we go, 3 kills. There's another piece of artillery, but a Cromie has started to move down. He's taking on a Skoda T25 along with what appears to be a Type 64 and a PZ. So yes, even artillery is trying to gangbang that Skoda T24. I don't blame them, truthfully. Now this is one of the hardest decisions that I'd have made during that TIE battles. Which way do I go? Because I personally thought that they were going to loop back around that street, come up the hill, and take me on. But I wasn't spotted. Luckily, I was not spotted. I could have been screwed over, and this replay would have been over. But it's not, because that M3 Lee is about to get a handful. For some reason, he doesn't move. Or she doesn't move, rather. I don't know why. Maybe he or she was AFK or something like that. But for me, 4 kills. I've already done a considerable amount of damage, 909. But again, this is tier 6 and 654. So 909 damage really isn't that much. But we'll get on to it. Moving up on what appears to be a Jackson. Hit him in the track. Damage blocked. He does not notice me. Still doesn't notice me. I've hit him in the ammo rack again. 101 damage takes him out. Nifty little crew perk, because I can actually visualize as to what I have injured on them, which is actually really awesome for skirmishes. There we can see the bodies of look at this, of our clan mates. They're basically like flies. You could see where they were trying to go up, starting with that SU, M4, Sav, KV, M3, and then Matilda, all the way up to the Wolverine. They, just got absolutely steamrolled there. Me, on the other hand, I will not be killed at this point, but other teammates are being absolutely slaughtered. It is 10 to 12. And, you know what the hell? Let's, Caps F3. Let's zoom out of here, and let's use my nifty little flying tool, which I wish went way faster. I think there's a way you can get it to go way faster. But let's just take a little look-see here, okay? Now you tell me something. Let's get it into the smooth mode. Okay, now that KV-1, a Churchill, and a Cromwell B are all moving towards an M3 Lee, which is somewhere up here, but my camera cannot visualize him. What it can visualize, however, is that awesome shot coming from a Churchill 1. That's pretty cool, eh? Somewhere. That M3 Lee is somewhere right here. But we don't care about the M3 Lee. Oh, he just died. He just died somewhere right here. Awesome. That Cromwell would have gotten him anyway. But the Churchill 1 did. Now, at this point in the battle, let's keep going. My main concern is the Cromwell. Everybody else I can take on quite easily. Now, lucky for me, the Type 64 has been taken out earlier. That was another huge thing that I put up with. Now, the Churchill 1 and the KV-1, again, both very, very good tanks for Tier 5. They both have 4 kills individually, so totaling 8. But they both have 4 kills. And I'm the last one. So it's now 10 versus 14. There are 5 enemies remaining. So we're going to start moving up here. And if you watch on the map how I start using this little alleyway, this is one of my favorite spots to go. I'll give that away. But just like any tanker who's ever played a TD should know, is you need to have a good escape route. And for me, this is a great line to have a good escape route on. There's a lot of rubble everywhere. There's a whole lot of streets, and you can peek around corners quite well. So for an example, we're going to try and get spots on here. I'm looking out for the heavy guys. Don't see them. Zoom in. Artillery, take him out for 97 hit points. Who would have thought the artillery would have been sitting on the cap, but the Sturb has just been spotted. On the other side, I need to take him out. I've been spotted. Again, I need to move. Well, perhaps I wasn't spotted, I don't know, but the Field Marshal was the name of the artillery that I took out. So I took out their Field Marshal, apparently. So 6 kills so far. That Cromwell is right on me. Turn the corner, and here it is. That Sturv taken out quite well. Quite well. But again, now the Churchill is on me from behind, coming up right here. And I also have a Cromwell B to put up with. So I'm in a bit of a predicament. I'm in a bit of a pickle, as they would say. 1 on cap, 3 remaining, and a Cromwell B. Mind you, that I am running high-octane gasoline, and my gas tanks have been hit. Now, prior to this battle, for the past week or so, I've been having issues as to what I should put for my perks. I decided that a large repair kit, large health first aid kit, and high-octane gasoline were the best way to go. However, with that high-octane gasoline, it would catch on fire. And believe me, I did consider putting in either a manual or an automatic fire extinguisher, but that would take away one of the other 2 perks, which I didn't want to do. So right now, I was battling consciously what the hell I was going to do next, which I was to take on that Cromwell B, and he's about to do the same thing. Miss the first one, rotate my turret, land a shot, land another shot. 2 in a row, locked on so far, and I'm getting him pretty good. He's doing a pretty poor job. Unlock, zoom in, hopefully steady the turret, not quite, but he's at 17%. I'm going to chase around and get him. Oh, but not quite. We have a Churchill 1 on the other side. I'm locked down from the building, but I know exactly what this Cromwell B is trying to do because I've done it plenty of times before myself. Easy kill, take the first shot, lock on, spin around, take the second shot, and 9 damage. Finishes that Cromwell B off. But my track, and of course I gotta brag about it, easy. I get hit from the side here. A Churchill 1 does a little bit of damage to me. But I'm going to try and get away from it as fast as I possibly can. I want to get in an area, again, with an easy escape route. My track and my gasoline cans, or whatever you shall call them, have been damaged. Again, high-octane fuel. I have 84 seconds until my next repair. I chose to fix the gas cans, which was a wise decision because personally I'm faster than a Churchill 1 and a KV-1. Again, both of them have 4 kills. I, on the other hand, now have 8. However, what they have on their side is, again, numbers. It's 2 versus 1 still. I've managed to take out 8 of them so far. But they have 1:37 on the camp. Rolling around from behind. This is a brilliant spot. The only problem is with this spot is it has this little fork in the road, which you can easily get shot from. Thank God I did not. Now keep in mind, this KV-1 and the Churchill are not very good with their guns, but the KV-1 can hit very hard. Zoom in. First one misses. Second one fires and misses. So do I. Reload. Have a brilliant reload time on this one. And although it did not penetrate on the KV-1, which for a tier 5 tank is a brilliant tank, I did, however, reset, but you can see that that Churchill is indeed moving towards me. Moving towards me quite quickly as that tier 5 moves along. I, on the other hand, play it smart and decide to not take him on head to head. Instead, I will take the same path back, admiring the carnage of the battle. And my tank. I only have 1 mark on it, but decided to put a little bit of gold. Got your lucky charm there, eh? And of course, there he is, that Churchill 1. That Churchill 1's quite a good player. He's set up to have some pretty good shots, but if you watch this, what he's about to do, he's actually about to run along here. There you go. You can see how he's running alongside those buildings, but for me, on the other hand, being quite patient, I know he'll come around. It's only a tier 5, so he could be inexperienced, you don't know. Try and get just the right aim. 105, hit his track as well. Move back to reload, back in. And that rubble really does provide pretty decent cover. And if you're able to get just the right angle through all that rubble and bricks, the wood that's kind of sort of on fire, I don't know what's quite on fire there. Something's on fire though. You should be able to land a couple of shots, but that Churchill, the Churchill and the KV-1 are not fast enough to come after me. I know for a fact that the KV-1 is on cap, and that the Churchill very well could be meeting me up here. I don't spot him quite yet. By the way, I have repaired my track in this time, so I have another 69 seconds left. Of course, brilliant number. But you can see how I'm trying to swing out wide, and when you're in a sticky situation like this, as you always should, I'm going to try and peek around this corner here. With 4:20 left to go. I don't know what's up with the numbers. I swear to God, I'm not trying to do this. but now we have 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I decide, what the hell, let's try and risk it. There's only 4:10. Also, I should note that this battle was going on right before I was about to leave for my graduation ceremony. Seriously, like, everybody was in the car, and they were yelling at me to get going. Thank God we weren't late. Actually, we were quite early, and I can see them. They can see me. And I believe they didn't block me. In fact, they missed. Roll around one more time, and I'm not even able to reset. Quite a shame. Again, I know the KV-1 is holding the cap points. Let's come around the corner and see what's going to happen next. They're not coming for me. And I've had some pretty bad experiences with KV-1s. Again, the guns on them are very good. And you can see now finally resetting cap. Simply locking on, going back and forth. He's getting scared. He knows that I have 8 kills. Lined it up perfectly. 99 damage. Not quite much, but remember, 14 shots left. Yes, I'm running low on regular ammunition. 14, 13, 24. KV-1 is the only one spotted. Where is that Churchill gone? Well, there he is. Funny I should mention that. Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. I accidentally had a little goof up with Alt-Tab. But again, 29%. There we go. Okay, keep firing. There he goes. He's going away. And right about at this exact second, I'm thinking about going for him. I want to play it careful. There we go. Garrett, I want to hit Alt. I want to hit Alt, not Alt-Tab. Those are two different things. Now the Churchill, he's going to try and come behind me if I try and rush that KV-1. Not a good idea. I say, what the hell? Take him on head-to-head. Fire. 1,000 damage and some. I've lit him up. Luckily, he has an automatic fire extinguisher and 113 damage. Puts him out of the game. But now the KV-1. Ooh, that KV-1 is on me. That Churchill, I tell you what, that Churchill, he just about had me. Now there's 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. That KV-1, if he is smart, should be running for his goddamn life. But he isn't very smart, because 117 damage puts him down to 11%. And he's right behind that building. And again, it'd be far more wise for him to stay there and let me come after him, and for him to dirt me straight out of this game. But he comes out, takes a shot, 67 damage, makes it 10 kills, taking on 5 opponents single-handedly for the victory on Himmelsdorf. An absolutely phenomenal game. But either way, so I'll post a little picture here. These are all the medals I got, along with Ace Tanker. I got Ace Tanker, which something that you usually don't get. This tank isn't played a whole lot. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Pause it. Get rid of that. I don't know why this is in here. Jesus Christ, that's annoying. Oh, and now it won't even play. So you can see he gets off the first shot quite well. Loop around. Take the next one. Ooh, how about that? That's a great shot right there. Coming around. Almost run into a wall right there. In fact, I did a little bit. I light him up. He hits me one more time. And luckily for that very fast reload, take him out. And you know what? That Churchill, that was quite a good opponent. But not quite good enough, because 10 kills finishes off the battle along with 2,000 something odd amount of damage, which I cannot name off the 2,440 damage. Finishes up the game. Guys, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to subscribe, take a look at my other account, and all that good stuff. Guys, again, thank you so much. This is my last video until about Christmas. So bittersweet, but I will be back. Don't worry. Guys, as always, Awesome Wizard signing off. Be sure to have a good one.